We are talking Realty right now. You know, you see other places in the country where a lot of homes are going into foreclosure, record areas. I moved here from Florida, and it is that way there. And here in Park City, you think you're kind of insulated, but you're really not. We're going to talk about short sales and foreclosures and ways to help homeowners keep their homes here in Park City. We have Jim and Billie Harsch here from Mountain Town Realty Group. Welcome.
Thank you.
How bad is the problem here, and is it something that, are we on the tip of getting worse, or are we someplace in the middle?
We're starting to see it pop up here in Park City. There are a number of second homes that are in the short sale arena. However, we are seeing primary homeowners starting to kind of come to the surface as the economic times have taken jobs and things like that.
Now, this is something, Billie, that we've been hearing about for at least 18 months in the rest of the country, but we hadn't really heard about it that much here.
No, I think what's happening here is that a lot of homes where they've had balloon seconds are starting to come due, and people just aren't in a position to be able to pay for those. And also the market has not come back the way people expected it to, so there's not as much money invested there or return on your money invested there, so people just can't get a hold of the cash they need in order to hang on to their homes.
And maybe we're a little hesitant in a town like this to ask for help, but there's help out there, and the two of you are offering some of that help. Tell us a little bit about that.
We've just launched a new website called avoidforeclosuresinparkcity.com, and it really has a lot of the answers of whether to go to foreclosure or do a short sale. You do not want to go to foreclosure. That's about the worst thing you can do for your credit. We've been designated as certified distressed property experts, CDPEs, and we went through extensive training to get that, and we have a lot of resources available to help homeowners avoid going to foreclosure, and we can help them through the short sale process.
So what exactly do you do for them? And first of all, do they have to have bought a house from you in the first place?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Basically there is a huge packet of forms that needs to be submitted with any offer that you give to the bank, and we have all of that available to be filled out so that when our packet goes to the bank, there is nothing missing. The bank has everything they need to evaluate this short sale. A lot of times people send in bits and pieces, and in many cases the banks just simply throw them away. They don't have what they need. They don't have the time with everything that's going on to look for it.
Tell us a little bit about, for people who maybe are facing this for the first time, what the advantages of doing a short sale over foreclosure might be.
Well, foreclosure affects your credit forever. You could not get a job as a cashier at Walmart if you have a foreclosure, typically. It affects your security clearance if you're a government worker. It affects all ranges of life that you would never anticipate, versus a short sale has a very short, limited time that it impacts your credit and can usually get done. The banks are working with more people now trying to get loans modified, get out of short sale positions where the homeowner might have defaulted on one or two payments, but it is certainly a much better way to go than foreclosure.
Does anybody necessarily qualify for a short sale? You can't let it go on too long, I'm thinking.
No, in fact, one of the things you have to do is submit a letter of hardship. Obviously, if you've been missing payments to the bank, you're already in hardship. But there are people out there that think that they have to start missing payments in order to qualify for a short sale, and that isn't the case. If you can show hardship, like you just lost your job, you had a serious illness in your family and now can't pay your bills, those are the kinds of issues that you can submit to the bank and say, look, we've got a hardship and we're going to go delinquent, but we haven't yet. And so we'd like to consider a short sale, and the bank will usually try to work with you. And in some cases, we can even save a house, which means that you, as the homeowner, we get nothing for that. All we're trying to do is help people get through this very difficult time.
So what is the first thing that people should do? Should they look at their bank account and realize they're not going to be able to continue, or look at their job, maybe they've lost their job, call immediately, or go to avoidforeclosuresinparkcity.com immediately?
Absolutely.
And just ask some questions?
The sooner you can get the process started, the better off you are.
The process can take anywhere from 3 to 6 months.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it's a long process, and it's a very disturbing process, as it were. But we're here to help and try and make it as easy as possible.
Okay. And is there a fee related to this?
No.
Oh, wow.
Not other than your normal real estate fee, and that gets paid by the bank or the third party. So it's not coming out of your pocket.
That's fantastic. Before we go and talk a little bit about weather today, tell me one more time how to get in touch with you if you just go over the websites, phone numbers, addresses, anything that people need to know.
Well, our main website is www.unlockparkcity.com. Then we have the new website,
avoidforeclosuresinparkcity.com, and then we also have our blog, parkcityjournal.com.
Okay, and is there a phone number that people could call as well?
435-615-6637.
It's fantastic. It's a great service you're doing. You said you've been here for 11, 12 years. So it really is your community and doing what you can to keep it intact.
Exactly.
I'm sure lots of folks appreciate that. Thanks so much. Jim and Billie Harsch from Mountain Town Realty. We want to talk now about a little bit of weather, see what is coming up for the rest of the day and the rest of the week. Scott, what's up?